This is the last video in my backlog from before March 3rd. So moving forward, if I want to keep uploading, I'll have to create fresh new content. The upside to that is any commentary on videos will be up to date with the actual content that you're watching, with things like my thoughts on drawing and my learning progress and so on. I must say that not doing figure drawing for a couple of months has made me feel really rusty, and I've been getting quite frustrated with myself, and honestly, I lost a lot of confidence. I think that from now on, to avoid that feeling like I'm going back to square one in any particular subject or tool that I like to use, I'm going to have to continuously practice in that thing, with that thing. Even if it's just once a week, I think that would be okay. It might be enough. I'll just rotate through the many things that I like to do or want to work on to get better, which I guess, well, is basically everything. I'm cursed with a curious mind. I'm interested in so many things to some degree, well, except for sport. Although there are some extreme sports which are a little bit interesting. So I will just set aside time to practice, I think, so I can hopefully stop making the same mistakes in my work because I stopped doing it for a period of time. When that happens, it really feels like I'm taking 10 steps back, and it makes me make all sorts of grumpy sounds while I'm relearning something. It's just so frustrating, and I will mentally throw a tantrum. I'll throw my hands in the air and say things to myself like, well, I give up. I've gone backwards. I can't do it. So I want to avoid that, because when I feel that way, I don't want to draw at all, and I just want to give it all up. And I know that's not really what I want deep down. So I've started doing weekly things, weekly themes, I could probably call it, using different mediums, different subjects, all sorts of different things. So it will be a good way to keep up my practice in a variety of media and also subjects. So this week, if you follow my Instagram, you might have seen me working with charcoal again, something I haven't done for a while and was actually really quite challenging. So we will see in the videos to come, I guess. I'm not really good at holding myself accountable to any challenges, so I'm trying not to think of it as one, and instead I will think of it as practice and studies. I mean, I realise the only way to get better at something is to just keep practicing it, practice that thing, the technique, the figures, the portraits, painting, anything that I want to become competent in. And until I can identify something specific I need to learn in order to move forward, then I'll study that and hopefully be able to incorporate it back into what it is that I want to create at that time. I'm finding doing anything else other than that is a big waste of time for me in particular. And because it's been hard to get back into drawing, and I'm having to pull out all my tricks and tools to get going, to do at least the bare minimum of one thing that day. And I have missed a day. I missed a day this week. It was overcast, and for some reason when it's overcast I find it really difficult to motivate myself to do anything. It's weird. But the fact is, I have limited patience and I have limited energy. I'm too much in my head usually, which kind of kills off anything productive before I even start, because it becomes too overwhelming. It's hard to get out of my comfort zone, and I give up easily. I'm just being honest, that's how I am. So I'm hoping I can keep my regular upload and posting schedule. I even thought about adding something extra in the future, but I'm going to do a practice run on the idea first to see if it's something that I have the energy to do regularly. So that's it. Hope to see you in future videos. I don't know what they are yet. I guess we will both find out together.